Welcome to the tutorial showing you how to back up your Joomla website with Akeeba. In part 5, I'm going to teach you how to basically restore your site using the Akeeba backup you've already done. If you haven't watched part 1 through 4, please go back and watch those so you understand how we got here. So I just visited my site and I got this message, and no need to panic because you've already got a backup copy. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into my domain through my FTP and upload the kickstart.php file and also the backup file from Akeeba. So if you downloaded the Kickstart Core 4.2.1, what you need to do is you need to extract that zip file using any zip extracting software onto your computer. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do that again. And it's going to give you this folder. And inside this folder are a whole bunch of files, but the only file that we're concerned about is a kickstart.php. The rest are just language files. So you want to drag this and drop it here onto your root. So I've already done that. You drag it and drop it here. I'm not going to do that again. Then the next thing you do is you drag, if we go back here, you drag and drop the backup copy that you stored on your hard drive. You drag that and also drop that on your root. And as you can see, I also already have that, so I don't need to drag and drop that again. So you should have the kickstart.php file and the file ending in .jpa. So those two files need to be in the root domain. In my instance, it's public_HTML. Yours might be something else, root. Okay, so now we basically have to go to the URL, type in your domain, minusblackting.com/kickstart.php. I'm going to click that and hit enter, and you should see this message. It says things you should know about Akeeba Kickstart. Simply hit the escape key and you should see this. And the two things that we're mostly concerned about is this and this, to make sure that they're correct. This is the file that it's going to upload and restore your site. So with that said, you scroll down and you click start. What the Kickstart does is it extracts files from the .jpa, and sorry about that, my Facebook just popped up, and then the installer comes up. So now we run the installer. Click on the run the installer. So here it's starting to initialize, and voila, we're here. So you have to check and make sure all this say yes, and everything it says, all the recommended are showing in recommended. So if you see any red button here, if you see anything in red here, then you need to contact your host to see what the problem is. So after that, we click next. Now here is where you put in some information. Here my database host name is already here. In most cases, some might say local host, but in mine it says that. And then the username is already there. Username and password to the MySQL database. You don't need to click on the advanced option. Just simply click next, and it's going to start the database restoration first. Just got to give it a few seconds. And once again, depending on your internet speed, that is the factor that determines how fast your restoration happens. Okay, and after that, we click next. And here are the Joomla parameters. I'm going to leave everything as it is. I recommend you do the same. But here, you simply have to change your super admin if you wish to. I'm going to keep it at admin, and I'm going to give it a new password. And reinstate the password and click next. Okay, click next. Cool. We're almost there. It says, so now it says close this window to return to Kickstart, and click the cleanup button to start your. So I'm just going to X out of this window, and here's the cleanup button. I'm going to click on the cleanup button, and I'm going to visit the front end of my site, and there it is. And it shows up perfectly, just like it was, or just like nothing ever happened. Okay, good. And also I can visit the back end of my site by going to the administrator. I click on that, and it shows up also. I'm going to now put in the login info. Okay, and here's my back end. So it just restores it just like nothing ever happened. And that is the end of part 5. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave us an email, and hope to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching.